If you want to keep your WordPress site extra secure, adding two-factor authentication, or 2FA, is one of the smartest steps you can take. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through setting up and using 2FA with WordPress, so you can make sure your site is even safer from unauthorized access. By the end of this video, you'll have 2FA working and you'll know exactly how to log in securely every time. Let's dive straight in. First, we'll start by setting up 2FA using a plugin called WP2FA. This is a free and popular choice for WordPress, and it'll allow you to easily add two-factor authentication to your site without any complicated coding. Start by logging into your WordPress admin dashboard. Head over to Plugins and click on Add New. In the search bar, type WP2FA and hit Enter. You should see WP2FA Two-Factor Authentication for WordPress appear in the results. Click Install Now next to the plugin. Once it's finished downloading, go ahead and click Activate. That's all you need to get the plugin running. Right after activation, the plugin's setup wizard will launch automatically. Don't worry, it's super helpful and walks you through every essential decision step by step. Click Let's Get Started to begin. Here you'll choose which 2FA methods to offer users. Usually you'll see options like an Authenticator app, think Google Authenticator or Authy, or one-time code sent via email. For security, Authenticator apps are recommended since they're more resistant to phishing and not reliant on your email system. Now you'll want to define the scope. This part is about deciding which user roles should be required to set up 2FA. You can make it mandatory for everyone on your site or just select certain roles like administrators and editors. For example, if you run a multi-author blog, you might want all editors and authors covered, not just site admins. Enforcing 2FA universally offers the strongest protection. Next up is the grace period. The plugin lets you choose whether to give users a few days or maybe a week to finish setting up 2FA, or you can require them to do it immediately. Sometimes it's helpful to give people a buffer so they can download Authenticator apps or find time to complete the process without pressure. Save these settings and the wizard will finalize all your selections. With the basic configuration done, it's time to set up 2FA for your own user account. The plugin will prompt you right away, so you don't need to hunt for the settings. Choose which method you want, either the one-time code via 2FA app or one-time code via email. Using an Authenticator app is best for security, so if possible, go with that. Grab your phone, open up your preferred app, Google Authenticator, Authy, even Microsoft Authenticator will work. On your WordPress screen, you'll see a QR code. Scan it using your app. Instantly, your app will display a 6-digit code. Enter this into the field on WordPress and click Validate and Save. That links your account to your app. You'll also be prompted to generate a set of backup codes. These are crucial. Think of them as spare keys for your house in case you lose your regular key. Download these, print them, or securely save them somewhere offline. If your phone gets lost or reset, these backup codes will get you into your account. Once everything's set, click I'm ready, close the wizard, and the setup is complete. Now let's see how 2FA actually works when you log in. From now on, when you visit your WordPress login page, enter your username and password just like you usually would. As an extra layer, WordPress will now ask for a second code before letting you through. If you've set up an Authenticator app, open the app and get the current 6-digit code. It refreshes about every 30 seconds, so don't worry if it changes. Enter that code into WordPress. If you're using email, check your inbox for a new message with the authentication code. Pop in that code and you're securely logged in. That's all there is to it. Setting up 2FA adds an important shield to your site, and now you know exactly how to configure and use it. If you found this tutorial helpful, please drop a like below, leave a comment if you have any questions or run into trouble, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical WordPress guides just like this one. Thanks for watching.